Hi, I'm Liz, and welcome to Seeing Freshly, where we explore changing how we see can change how we live. Let's start with a question. Have you ever felt like you were living on autopilot? You move through your day, doing the things you're supposed to do, thinking the thoughts you always think, maybe even looking in the mirror and seeing the same thing you always see, like a list of things to fix. What if the way you've been seeing is actually keeping you from being? Here's the truth. We are pattern-making creatures. Our brains love predictability. Patterns help us feel safe. We steer towards what's familiar and avoid what feels like an anomaly, something unknown or disruptive. But here's the flip. What if safe is actually mediocrity? And what if disruption, the very thing we try to avoid, is actually our partner in growth? Disruption might feel uncomfortable, but it's what wakes us up. It's what helps us step out of autopilot and into meaningfulness. So here's a quick personal challenge. Next time you look in the mirror, really look, not to critique, but to see. When is the last time you looked at yourself with appreciation, with curiosity? We're so trained to scan for what's wrong, the out-of-place hair, the tired eyes, the wrinkle, the whatever. But that focus becomes a habit, a pattern. It trains us to see through a lens of lack. So let's flip that lens. What if that thing you've labeled your smallness, your mini, is actually your mightiness? I'll tell you mine. I was a painfully shy kid. Hide behind my mom shy. First days at school were traumatic. I dreaded them. And honestly, that shyness followed me into adulthood. I loathed networking events. Big parties where I didn't know people. Oh my God, torture. But guess what shy people are really good at? We observe. We read the room. We notice everything. That attentiveness, that quiet, isn't weakness. It's a superpower. I became a photographer, writer, and director. All jobs rooted in observation, imagination, and helping others feel liberated to shine. My mini became my mighty. So now I ask you, what have you been calling small that might actually be your strength? What flaw might actually be your purpose? When we shift how we see, we shift how we live. We open up to possibility, connection, creativity, and power. We come back to ourselves and maybe even meet ourselves fully for the very first time. This is what Seeing Freshly is all about. So if you're ready to wake up your lens on life, hit the subscribe button. This is just the beginning. Let's shift our perspective and our life together. See you next time.